Drag always had made me feel so powerful. You know, out of drag, I'm like, have all of these insecurities, and like in drag, it just makes you feel like you can conquer the world.
It made me feel like myself. It expresses who I am. It really validates what art form that I have, and that it made me feel safe and secure.
I feel very free. I feel very empowered, and I haven't felt before. I'm such a really shy person way back.
Hello, I'm Abigaile Montgomery. I've been doing drag for like 4 years or so, ganyan-ganyan. My drag is very campy, glamorous, and I just like to look really stunning.
Hello, my name is Androjenny. It's Androgenny.
Hi, my name is Lee Suh, and I am your K-pop princess.
What was your first encounter with drag?
I remember, like, as a really small child, I would watch, like, yung mga Filipino films na vintage, ganyan. Kasi, like, matagal na yung drag, like, even in, like, Philippine media, ganyan, may drag na. I would try to do that in the bedroom, like, use curtains as, like, gowns, and then I would be watched by my father, and I would scream and cry. That was kind of, like, the first, like, dipping my toes into doing drag, but not really realizing it. But, like, my first time actually doing drag is, like, yeah, like, 4 years ago. In my bedroom, alone.
My first encounter with drag is on Drag Race. Season 10 with Aquaria, and I love her very much. My aesthetic is very her. The first time I tried it was back in post-pandemic, when the pandemic is already going back to normal. I started in 2022, in October.
My first encounter with drag is through my friend. She was doing drag for quite some time, and I got really into it. First time I tried it was like 9 months ago. That's like the first time, and I tried for the first time with my friends also. We went out in like this full drag outside, and yeah.
Drag always had made me feel so powerful. You know, out of drag, I'm like, have all of these insecurities, and like in drag, it just makes you feel like you can conquer the world. Yun yung nafe-feel ko kapag nagda-drag ako, like, no joke yun talaga.
It made me feel like myself. It expresses who I am. It really validates what art form that I have, and that it made me feel safe and secure.
I feel very free. I feel very empowered, and I haven't felt before. I'm such a really shy person way back, not doing drag.
Who would you say is your favorite queen?
I always say this, but the main dolls that inspired me to do drag are the drag playhouse girls like Marina Summers, Eva the Queen. You know, we've seen them on Drag Race and stuff. Who else? Prince, Ovi Cunt. So I love them so much.
My all-time favorite drag queen would be Abigaile Montgomery and Crystal Versace.
In terms of local queens, my favorite one is Brigadine. She's in Drag Race Season 1, and I love her very much.
And how hard is it for you to drag?
It's very hard considering I have lack of makeup skills and the lack of stuff, maybe in outfits or wigs, but I'm getting it through sometimes, but yeah.
It was really hard for me because I started during the pandemic. So the shows were online. We were doing Facebook Live shows, you know, all of the tips we were getting were through GCash, like, come on, tip us, and we don't see the audience. I love people seeing me, so yeah, it was really hard during the pandemic to start drag.
Starting out in drag is very hard for me. It pressured me to have my own branding, to have my own title as Androjenny. When I started drag, it already was rising up. It made me feel like I had to keep up with other drag queens, but now I just want to really express myself and what I do most.
What would be your drag persona? Like, what is your branding?
I would say Abigail is the most beautiful girl you've ever seen. Sure. In terms of like aesthetics, I love a good hair because I'm a hairstylist, in case you guys don't know. I did this myself. So yeah, I love looking glamorous, but at the same time, being dumb. That's my brand.
My branding is very edgy, campy, and very artistic. It made you feel like there is no male and female in my part, in my art. You cannot say that I'm a female. You can't say that I'm a man, I'm a woman. It's more of like an art form. It's like gender expression.
My branding is very girly, it's very pink. I love everything that is very colorful. Just love being me, pretty girl.
What kind of performances do you do?
Actually, before drag, I started out as a dancer, and then it became like makeup artist, and then eventually now a drag queen. So I've been performing a lot. I would say Abigaile would give you a pop star performance. Abigaile is the Beyonce of drag.
My drag performances is more on visuals. It's more on lip syncs. It's more on expressing myself. It's more on making the art visual and making it more over the top and make it very colorful.
Oh, I love a good choreography. I always do choreography by Blackpink. Since my drag aesthetic is K-pop, yeah, I love choreography while performing.
Well, before I perform, it was I'm very scared, I'm very nervous. When you're in stage, I feel the rush, the excitement. The thrill of being a drag queen is there, and that what pursues me to still keep on going to this.
This is the most common answer, but I feel very happy. I feel validated in a way that I'm being cheered by many people. My performance is getting love.
I feel a sense of empowerment and validation because when you see those people like clapping for you, saying that you were so good, it makes you feel like some sort of rush that you did that. You did that, you know, you did really good.
And what would you like to express when you're on stage, when you're performing your art?
I would like to express like, this is what I do. This is what I'm good at. I've been having like doubts of myself like even way before, and like to see people like cheering me on, that's the best gift I can like give to myself.
I want to express that my drag may not be for everyone, but will surely be like for everyone that wants to see my drag. Drag is not just a one thing and a one theme. Drag is not just, oh, you have to be this, you have to be glamorous. Drag is how you express yourself. And that is what I'm like advocating in my drag and what I'm showing you right now.
All I want to express is I hope that they are loving what they're seeing right now. Girl, if you don't love me, what are you doing, right?
What is your goal as a drag queen, as a performer?
I wanted to prove myself that I can be this superstar that I've always dreamed, and anyone can do it. I want to prove that every little kid there who wants to be doing drag can do it, and you can be the superstar too. So that's my biggest goal, is to become a superstar.
My goal is to make everyone happy, and I want them to enjoy and just be free just by watching me dance and do all of that thing on the stage.
My goal as a drag queen and as a drag performer, since what you call as an alternative drag, is not on the normative drag type of thing. That's why I have this mustache. It's because that Androjenny is more androgynous and very over the edge. So that's what I'm promoting, is to express that drag is for everyone and that there is no theme to this.
It was 9 months ago, post-pandemic. Oh, is it post or pre?
Post-pandemic is after pandemic. Pre-pandemic is before pandemic. So 9 months ago is
I'm
still...
flopping here.
It's still pandemic. Maybe not saying
Okay. Yeah, 9 months ago na lang.
9 months ago for me was like no more pandemic, you know? But like here it was still pandemic.